Okay, welcome back. This is going to be video 17. A lot of things going on here. It's been hot, taking days off. This kind of slow going on this. As I said in the beginning, though, it's going to take a long time, this painting, but I have been in the summertime. It's kind of slower for me going. I prefer to work in the winter. But yeah, what I'm going to do today is straighten this up. What in the world is going on there? What I'm going to do today is put some little bit of highlights and spots. I'm not going to put too much paint on the palette today. I wind up not using it. I don't want to waste it. So what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of highlights. I'm spending too much time in this area right now on her. Well, let me turn you over here. On her face and stuff. As I said before when I started this, I'm going to save that for last, and I am to finish it. But I've got to put a little bit of effort into it before the final, so I don't have so much to do. But I'm winding up. What I'm doing is spending too much time in one spot, and that's not good. That isn't good. Let me find me a brush. Let's see what I need. I need a small, very small. Need a small, not that small. Need a small brush, and I'm going to put a little bit of highlights here and there. You should be able to see. Yeah, you can see, right? Yeah, I'm going to put some highlights. I don't think the light is. Maybe that's better. Light's a little more focused on it. So, let's see. Say this is number 17. I don't know how long this one's going to go today. I don't know. It's very hot here, and very hot up here where I'm working at. I don't have. I just got a fan, and it is hot. I'll tell you, man. Whatever the Indians got for North Carolina, they still came out ahead. This damn place is a hellhole. It is hot as hell in the summer, and in the wintertime, like a wet grizzly, a wet polar bear. It is miserable. Yeah, let's see, just a little bit of highlights here and there. Nothing crazy. I was looking crazy, but I didn't mean it to. I might need to get a rag in my hand. That's what I may need to do. That's what I may need to do. A little too much Gamsol on there. A little too much Gamsol. A little too much Gamsol. What I need to do right here, this. I need to do this. Yeah, that's better. That right there is a little better. Yeah. I'm not going to leave this like this, so if you think I'm crazy, well, you might be right anyway. But, I'm just putting little highlights in some spots, that's all. That's all. brush is not clean. It's got too much other color paint in it, but that's all right. I'm gonna paint over all this anyway, but thought it was cleaner than that. No worries. No worries. This brush is too big for what I'm trying to do anyway, in some of these spots, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it in a minute. I'll go ahead and do it anyway. I think I'm going to move over to the right side here in a minute. Because like I said, I'm spending way too much time over here. Way too much time. It's one thing I always preach not to do. Don't spend too much time in one area. The picture will get lopsided. And then you have to paint the rest of it to try to make it look right. To match it. It just causes more work for yourself. I know it looks rough right now. It looks rough right now. And it may look rough for a while because I've got to come back to this. But I've got to leave this area alone in about 1 second. I'm going to move over to the other side for a while and work on it. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to move to the right side a little bit. Nothing to reference for that because I just put that on there. I'm just going to have to put a little bit of burnt sienna in there. And I'll probably use some, well, later on I might have to mix some painter's black, but I don't think I will today. Let's see, gotta put a little burnt sienna, just a little. I'm gonna put that down here. Put that down here. Yeah, I don't need a lot of it. Do not need a lot of that. It'll be the next tube of paint I go to get is burnt sienna. On our mules a little bit, just a little bit. This brush is probably going to be too much. I have to. It's a bit too fuzzy for this, I think. But yeah, well, we'll see. I don't want these mules color too strong, but they are relatively close, so just gonna darken them in, that's all. That is a bit darken. Not a lot of detail. I put some shade in there earlier. When I get that painter's black, I'll have to utilize that, of course, because it's a shaded area. But I'll save that for much later. Save that for much later. We'll put some painter's black under there later for shade because The sun's going, well, actually, up the sun in this photo, as you can tell by the shadow on her neck, is up high, so the shadows are coming almost straight down. So the bottom of these will be darkly shaded. We'll get into that later. Definitely have to go with that. Definitely will. But what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to put some, here's a little shadow on this hat. We'll cover that with the painter's black, a little diluted painter's black. Mix a little color maybe for this canvas, which is like these hats basically, and these pants, like a khaki type of thing. Is that what I call it? They're probably made out of canvas. put a little more definition into them later. Just don't want to do it right now because I don't have any painter's black mixed for one thing. Shadows. A little bit of shadows in here. There's a scarf on there too. I'll put that on. Yeah, I'll take a fine brush and get into that later. Let's see where we at. We're at 30 minutes. Okay. So what I'm going to do, because these take so long to upload, I'm going to cut this one right here at 30 minutes. This is number 17, 24 by 36, oil on canvas. And, excuse me. I'll do another one right after this, and it'll be number 18. I'll work on this side a little more, but right now I'll go ahead and upload these. And if you stop in, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for stopping by.